Hey guys, we are once again in the way of the hunter. I'm definitely exhausted these days, so we went with a little bit of LSD trippy air there today. I found this one style reference that I think makes unique stuff anyways. But I digress. Today's video is about aging animals, the long sought after topic of how to pass time and Way of the Hunter. Many videos made on it from lots of YouTubers, including myself. Different methods, things like that, but it's one of the biggest questions that has been out since the game's come out, and we never have nailed it right down. I think Toothless with his manual, I think he got the closest to figuring it out, and a few other members got pretty close. Like I'm talking about the sleep cooldown. So if you sleep too much and too fast, the day doesn't count towards the year, like time doesn't move on. You're just sleeping for, not progressing time. So there's a certain amount of time you have to wait every single day before it'll count. My system was made just to be reliable and super simple, and it is, because all it is like the one that I made before. This video is not about that, it's about a new one. But just to compare, mine was simply just wait 15 minutes every single day, just one in-game hour is 15 minutes, and then it makes sure it counts. But you don't have to wait that long. Mine's not very efficient, it just takes too long. I tried Toothless's or a version of it or something like that, but I messed it up. It's not like nothing with that system. It's just like I misinterpreted or I forgot something and I did it wrong. But this one's brought to you by Lanani, a community manager with THQ Nordic, the publisher of Way of the Hunter. She did that mule deer chart that was in a couple of videos back on Way of the Hunter. She aged a solo mule deer buck the full 12 years using this method, and she said, go ahead and I can talk about it and sort of say what she did. Now, she did a whole lot of science to create that little chart thing, but this is just focused on the system she used to age the animal, because I think it's while it's not going to be the fastest. Like I think Toothless's was probably the fastest, and I think Cactor had one too that was fast as well. Mine's slow, but I think Lanani's kind of in the middle, so we're going to go over that one. Just because when she explained how she did it, I'm like, oh, that's actually quite intuitive on how she aged the animal. So we'll just get right into here. It's in the campsite here, because I have the Sika deer here that I need to age. So I'll do a little bit here. Now this isn't like a peer review. I'm not really testing it. I already know Lanani used the system there to age 12 years the mule deer, and she's publisher. She knows what she's doing, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. So basically how it goes is you don't necessarily need to know what day of the year you're in if you're just doing years, but it does help to find out the first day of the year. And the system I use for that is mainly you just find a nice reliable herd, and then take a few of the animals out, and then progress time until you find the day that they respawn, and then you know that you're at the first day, because all the animals respawn at midnight of the start of the new year, and every single year is 3 days. You don't need to know that, but if you do, basically you want to go to the first day of the year, and whatever science you're running or hunting method you're running or animals that you're aging and want to watch, basically you want to try to do it in the first day of the year. So just as an example, if we're aging I don't know, red deer or something in here, we want to go to 9 a.m. to go to like a drink zone that they come to, like say they're down here or something like that. So you want to do your science or so on the first day of the year, and just basically go to the time, do what you need to do, right? So we're at 11 right now. That's kind of more like a tier 5 kind of animal drink time. But just say that we're out here doing what we need to do. I go monitor the herds or whatever, and now I need to age them a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to sleep until 9 p.m. So we're going to run up here. We're not changing days. we're going to 9 p.m. or close to it. Here, we're going to go to 8. Oops. What am I doing there? We're going to go to, here. Yeah, 8:49. And this goes into nighttime. See how the little clock kind of switches over from day to night? So, while I don't think this is required, I do like how it helps you keep track of time. So, see how I'll round that up to pretty much 9 o'clock. So what Lanani did is she did whatever science she needed to do, you know, probably at 11 a.m. for the mule deer. And then she would fast forward to 9 p.m. the same day. And she did that because the hours go faster at night. So it's not 15 minutes to wait for the hour, it's just 10 minutes. So basically, you just go here to 9 p.m. and then wait until it gets to 10, which is just 10 minutes. I don't know, leave the computer or the console or whatever, do what you need to do, just come back 10 minutes later. And once the 10 minutes has passed, you can essentially just move into the next year. And I'll explain a little bit more about that in a moment. So there, in this video is not really going to be hunting or anything like that. I don't know, maybe I'll get something here in a minute, but it's basically just going to be me talking around the campfire here, or just the smoke, I guess. Still no fires. But yeah, basically we just have to wait here. Well, I guess while I'm waiting, I might as well go over the entire thing. So, so far, pretty simple. You know, first day of the year, do what you need to do. It doesn't have to be the first day of the year, but, you know, do what you need to do. Go to 9 o'clock so it registers as dark, and then the hours only take 10 minutes. And then what you need to do is wait the 1 hour, so it's 10 minutes. 10 o'clock rolls around. Then you sleep into the next day. It doesn't really matter the time. I don't know, 9 a.m. or something like that. And we think it's important, or I've always had the suspicion that it's important. It's probably just me being overly cautious. Is when you go into the next morning at like 9 a.m. or something like that, don't stay in the little sleep window. Like, come out of it and then walk around or spin around or something, just for a minute, because what happens is the animals populate in waves throughout the reserve. Sort of, if you ever see a large, like say there's a large herd of elk like right here, and you ever watch them populate in, if it's especially on Matariki, if it's a large herd and there's, I don't know, a dozen of them in there, and there's lots of other animals around, it doesn't just fill in the entire herd all at once. It'll, like, 4 of them will pop in, and then 8 animals will pop in over here, and then another 4 will pop in there, and another 5 will pop in here, and then the herd will fill out. It fills out quite fast, but it's not all at once. And I just bring that up because I think the game is more stable if you, when you go into a new day, let everything move around and populate and do it. But it's just a theory. But it doesn't take very long. So when you go into the next day, you'd be in day 2, you know, something like 9 a.m. and just kind of hang out just for a minute. Let the reserve fill out. Let the game move the animals to where they need to move, and then essentially just do it again. Sleep 24 hours to like the next 9 a.m. or whatnot, and then same thing. Then you're in day 3. Let the animals kind of populate around, and then you're free to go in. So the important thing here is, see, with my system, waiting 15 minutes every single day is, you know, that's 45 minutes, right? This way, you only have to wait 10 minutes, and then you're good to go into the next year. You don't have to wait the additional days. Now, the other systems like Toothlesses and Cactors, I think, like, use this same thing. It's just this one's a little easier for me to explain, just because of you just go to 9 o'clock, wait an hour, and then you're clear to go into the next year. It's just that minor thing to remember to come out of the sleep screen, because if you go in here and is it 10 o'clock yet? No, I have to wait. That's the 10 minutes are taking forever. If you go in here and you sleep to 9 or whatever, I guess it's over here. Actually, no, I don't know where 9 is. Where's 9? Because it's 7, I think? No, it's 6 where it comes day. So 9's about here. And then, because if you sleep there, it stays into the screen, and then people want to just kind of keep spinning the thing out. I think this is where I'm talking about, where it's you sleep there and then you come out of the screen. So that's the only thing really to remember. And then that's, I mean, the day 2, day 3, you don't have to wait much. You just let them populate in and then keep going. And then when you enter the first day of the next year, you know, then it just sort of starts over again. So yeah, that's kind of the system. Now, if you do like what you need to do in the first day of the year and it takes a while, then you probably don't even have to wait at 9 o'clock for the 10 minutes. You can probably just go into the next year, because it's just as cooldown you're trying to avoid. And the specific timer, I don't remember the numbers. I don't think anyone really got it pinned down, but it changes per map. The actual cooldown timer is different. We learned that in Tikamoon. Tikamoon was different, because Nez Perce and Transylvania was the same, and I think Aurora Shores was the same, but I'm not sure on that one. But Tikamoon, I think the cooldown timer was longer. You had to wait a bit longer. So for some reason, it changes per map. So it was hard to really pin down, but I think... I can't remember. No, I can't remember. I want to say it was only 5 minutes something, but that was me messing up in the past. I think it's more like 9 minutes. You only have to have the game, like, be in the game hunting for like 9 minutes or something for the whole year to count, something like that. That's why that 10 minutes at night really works. But if you're running around for a while on the first day, I think you can go right in. But I wanted to make the video just to, I know it's not a very exciting one, but just like an informative one if you want to try that system. Lanani did it, you know, like 12 years, so like you're looking at 36 in-game days, and it didn't fail her, so, you know, nice little system there. And of course my system didn't fail to age animals either, but it was 45 minutes per year, just because I was so worried about like a day not counting. And then the other ones I tried, I was trying to do it too fast or something, and I messed it up, and it buggers it up if you go too fast. The day doesn't count, and then it throws everything off because you don't realize that it didn't count, and it really messes up. Okay, we're coming up to 10 o'clock now. I just found this interesting too. Look, there's dust blowing this way and the smoke blowing that way, and the wind's going this way. Oops. So the smoke here hasn't updated, but you'll see the dust kick up, and it's going the right, there it is right there. It's going the right direction. So I guess we can't use this anymore. To help us with wind on ranger mode. But yeah, so hopefully my big long-winded explanation kind of makes sense. That's, I mean, I think as long as you spend 10 minutes in the year, you're fine. But I think this is the way I'll be using it. Even though if I hunt in the first year and do what I need to do, I probably will still come to 9 o'clock and wait the 10 minutes. Just because I don't know, it's just the worst if you trip the cooldown timer and the day doesn't count and this throws all the science and calculations off. So this one works anyways. It's not 10, but it's 9:50, but I started at 8:50, so it's been an hour. So I'll show you basically what to do here, even though I think I explained it well enough. You'll do this, and then you'll go into, yeah, let's just do 9:50. So this would be going into day 2. And then you just pop out. And all I do is, like, sometimes if you're doing like a science thing, you'll be watching animals, like from the campsite, so you can watch them pop in. And then you just kind of make sure that they populate. I don't know if there's any that come within visual range here. There's probably something. There's like rabbits that live on the hill or whatever. But as long as you give them enough time to fill out. I mean, you probably... Oh, here we go. You probably don't need to do this, but... It's just... I just know the game's not designed to sit there and mash the sleep thing. So that's, I mean, you don't have to wait very long. You can go right into day 3. Like this. Then we'll go 9, so now we're into day 3. And then, yeah, people will want to stay in this window and just keep going. But, I mean, this is what I recommend to come out there and let it populate again. But this is what's nice about this. Day 2 and 3, you can just jump out for a second and keep going. And look, it sounds to me like it's a flawless system that you can't really mess up as long as you do that 10 minutes between 9 and 10 or so. Just helps to keep track of time. And so that's what I'm going to be doing to age these guys, if I ever get around to actually aging them. So everything's going to be populating in. It would have done it by now. So we're good to go into the next day. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it, because this will be day 3 if I was actually on day 1, which I don't know if I was. I will go look at like one seeker herd here just to see if I can gauge how many days have gone by since I did the culling of them. Okay then, we'll roll into our simulated day 1 of the next year. And right around. And then everything would age right now for you. And then you can keep track of it. So we're going to go to 8. The Cicadere will be resting at this time. And I already placed a few markers. Not too far away, so I'm not going to bring the UTV or anything. Wind's going that way, so that's a pain. So I'm just going to check them out, because I haven't looked at them since I've done the calling, but I don't think I've progressed time much at all. I'm the type of player that I usually make use of the entire day. I'm not a big fan of the sleep spam thing, but sometimes if you're trying to figure something else, that's what you got to do. Let's see if we can track down these guys. Well, I don't think they're here. I didn't mark which ones were solo. I don't think he's here. So, yeah, his other rest zone's this one. And then that one over there is a different herd that I just marked in case I couldn't find these guys. At half a kilometer, we should be able to see them. I don't even know what I have on me. We got a 300? Oh no, I don't want that. Do I not have a rifle? Oh, I do. Oh, I think this is, yeah, this is the 243. Okay, no problem. This is what I was bringing, not the 5-star tars. Okay, they're there, breaking some sticks. So like anything else in YouTube, that's any kind of guide or information on a game, subject to change. Because they've changed the sleep cooldown in the past before. When we started figuring it out or whatnot, they made a change to it. That was a long time ago. So we just sort of assume that if people really start getting it nailed down, how it's working, that they, you know, it wouldn't take much for them to tweak a few numbers and change it. So, you know, bear in mind, if you're seeing this video a year from now or something, it may no longer work this way. Those bunnies. Where in the world are the... Wait, I got the game paused. Come here, you. Nope, not that one. This one. Punk. Is this a solo? That's... Thought I would have seen him by now. I mean, the wind's gonna catch him now. Or soon. Am I being blind? I mean, I am tired. Oh, it's a... Oh. Is it really a solo? Man. I do get why they put solos in and stuff like that, but they're just annoying in Matariki. There's so many solos. Alright, I'll look at them anyways, because this might have been one I took out. I'm not sure. But that's a very, you know, a lot of people have different opinion on that one. I'm now, because of Matariki, I'm on the side where I don't want the solos. Just give me fewer animals than just fewer whitetail solo bucks making their grunt call constantly. But I get it, there's supposed to be solo animals around. It's just on Matariki, bit too many. So this guy should be standing up and moving out due to the scent. I guess it's turning enough that way. I'm not really concerned about hunting him. I just want to see what he is now, if he's a young one or what he is. So, the bubble's not going away either. Okay, so he still hasn't got wind of me. Okay, here he comes. I should be spooking him any second now. I just want to get ID on you. Yeah, see, there's those whitetail calling away. 2-star mature. Alright, so I did not call him because of his fitness level. He's not really going to be too high fit. Yeah, he's going to be one of the ones that don't really matter if he's around or not. Well, out of curiosity, like, he doesn't look very big at all, really. Well, let's find out. Like, he's probably just sitting at 55% or something. So, we'll see what he is. He's if he's in the 50s, like, he would actually be bringing the average down for when I did the culling. Oh, bunk. 67, alright. That's about where the average would have been anyways. Alright, no biggie. What we'll do is we'll do one more look here. I guess I have the flashlight on. Because I want to find a herd, so there is one that might be over here. Yeah, okay, they're going to be here. These guys are a pain, though, because down in the trees. I'll see if I can get hunter scents on them. Yeah, these guys are going to be a pain. Right up here, wind's going at them, of course. But I'm okay with the wind, because if they stand up and start walking away, it'll be easier. Let's see, I've only spotted one so far, and it's a doe. Yeah, there's the alert. So we got an adult. So it is possible I've aged them enough to adult. I don't think so, though. I think they should still be young. He must have been a young that didn't respond to the low-fit call. It's a rabbit. So is it just you two? I don't know if I brought any call. Oh, the sticks? It is the bag of sticks that brings them in, right? No, inventory. No, it's Sitka. So what do I have this for? What was I hunting that I needed this for? No. Right, I'm not being, yeah, no, it's Sitka deer, right? I'm not going crazy, am I? Because there's Sitka in Sitka? Yeah, it's these guys. Or Sika? Okay, I don't have that, that one on me. Oh, that's too bad. Well, I guess it's just these two. Alright, well, it's not going to help me at all. Alright, well, you get to, continue on. I don't know, maybe no, they should definitely... I thought there was at least 2 more here. Maybe it's just a pair. Oh, well, I'll have to find time to check on the others, but there's not really a point to check on them right now, just because they should still be reading as, like, a young animals, the ones that spawned in. Was how long do they stay young? Yeah, 4 years. They're definitely okay. So he definitely didn't respond to low fit, so that's why he's there. They're all. I haven't aged the game enough yet. They're still gonna be all here. But man, they go to 20. That's gonna take forever. Uh. Oh well, there's that red deer. All right. Well, hopefully that info helps. I know we don't do a whole lot of signs these days, but there's still players out there testing things out and sorting it out. As I mean, Lanny, she started as a moderator on the official Way of the Hunter Discord, and then I remember when her font changed, and they brought her on board for THQ as a community manager. So she used to be in there all the time doing a bunch of science, and looks. I think she's always been playing, just short on time, I guess. But yeah, she did that big chart about the mule deer. And oh yeah, I gotta find her YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure she has a YouTube channel. I'll put it down in the description anyways. I think she does Twitch streaming too. I'll see what I can find and throw it down there in the description, because it's probably a good channel to subscribe to if you're playing Way of the Hunter. Since she is a member of the publisher. But yeah, I think I'll leave it there. So, good little ramble there, almost 30 minutes. Hopefully that made sense. Hopefully that helps some people out and give it a try there. And let me know what you think. So thanks for watching. Take care. See you in the next one.